Welcome to Listen Up Canada. I'm Marilyn Jones, and I'm President and CEO of Messianic Vision Canada. Well, Sid came to Canada, and we were thrilled to have him. And when he arrived, we had a board meeting and had a great time with that. And then we headed over to the event center to do the outreach. We had mailed 20,000 invitations to the Jewish area just north of Toronto, and we didn't know what to expect. But when we walked into that room, it was amazing. The room was full. We actually had 280 people sitting in the room, and come to find out, we had about 180 that were unsaved. And Sid was thrilled. As they were worshiping at the very beginning and they had some dancing, he was thrilled. He was sitting on the edge of his seat. He was ready to go. He said that the Lord had already showed up and he was ready to go with his message. Well, he stood up and he started to give his message, and he went along, and then he told his testimony. And we had healings. We had people that we had never seen before, unsaved people who got healed. A lady with her shoulder, another lady was bending over and touching her feet. It was just amazing to watch them, who were even bold enough to come to the front and to show exactly what the Lord had done. And then he gave, of course, his testimony, and he talks about his father and where he's reading Isaiah to his father, and his father kept saying, "Stop reading out of that Christian book." And he says, "I'm not. I'm reading it out of the Torah that was given to me by the rabbi." And the people at that time, I looked around, and it was so quiet. You could hear a pin drop. They were listening. They were on the edge of their chairs. 180 stood up and said the salvation prayer with Sid, and it was just wonderful to be there to witness it and to watch it happen. And so what we have done, our team has put together a little video of some clips with the buses pulling up and what happened, and you can even hear them as they are accepting Jesus as their Messiah. So stay tuned and listen to the video that our team put together. It's amazing what happened.
Please join us in singing and dancing and celebration. Miracle working power of our God.
Когда мы празднуем вот это великое торжество и чудеса Божии.
The God of Israel.
Бога Израиля.
All right.
All right.
I want to pray the supernatural prayer.
Я хочу сейчас молиться вот этой
And I want you to
сверхъестественной.
repeat it.
Я хочу, чтобы вы повторяли.
And I'm going to tell you the most important thing that ever happened in your life is going to happen right now. And the mysteries will start clearing up because you will know the creator of everything. Okay. Now, the ones that are healed,
Те, кто были исцелены,
because the pain is gone,
потому что боль ушла,
raise your hand high so I can see it.
поднимите руку вашу высоко, чтобы я мог увидеть
This
ее.
ever happened in your synagogue?
Такое
Never
происходит в
happened
вашей
in my
синагоге.
synagogue.
Такое никогда не происходит.
I have pain in my head. It's disappeared.
Вау. У меня была боль в кисти, она исчезла.
очень болело левое плечо.
I have
Я
a
не
sore
могла
left shoulder.
ни за спину руку, ни выше.
I couldn't
Сейчас
lift up my
у меня
hand.
великолепно.
And now it's moving. Beautiful.
Да.
I can
Dear God,
Дорогой Господь,
I've made many mistakes in my life.
я сделал много ошибок в своей жизни.
And I'm so sorry.
И я прошу прощения.
I believe
И я верю,
the blood of Messiah
что кровь Машеха
washes away every mistake I've ever made.
она смывает все грехи с меня.
And in your eyes,
И в твоих глазах,
and in heaven's eyes,
и в глазах небес
I'm clean.
я чист.
And now that I'm clean,
И сейчас, когда я очищен,
I ask Messiah Jesus
я прошу Мессию Ишуа,
to live inside of me.
живи внутри меня.
I want to know you for myself.
И я хочу знать тебя лично.
You want to know him for yourself.
Мы хотим знать тебя лично.
I want to experience your shalom.
И я хочу пережить твой мир.
I want to hear your voice.
И я хочу слышать твой голос.
I want to fulfill your destiny for my life.
И я хочу исполнить твою судьбу в мою жизнь.
Amen.
Wasn't that amazing? I'm telling you, God is on the move among the Jewish people, and especially here in Canada. This is a time where we are working so hard because it is all about souls. Remember, Sid always says, all you take to heaven with you are souls. You can't take your money with you. You can't take anything with you to heaven, only souls. So that's exactly what we're working on. And that is Sid's heart and Sid's desire for everything that we talk about. And I know that for a fact because I was just with him again. He's witnessing to the waitress at the restaurant. He's witnessing to the Muslim man that drove us over to the event center. He witnesses to every single person he meets. He witnesses to the person sitting beside him in the airplane. He always has a person traveling with him sit behind him so that he has an opportunity to witness to someone. It is absolutely amazing to watch. And so now what's going to happen, these people that have accepted Jesus as their Messiah, we're inviting them back to a Passover dinner. We don't just leave them. We're going to phone them, start loving on them, making friends with them, building a relationship with them. And we're inviting them now back to a Passover dinner. This is a copy of the Messianic Passover booklet that will be used at the Passover because it's all about Jesus. And that is what we'll be working with. Each table will have a person, a Christian sitting at the table that will help build a relationship with them and will help encourage them in the Lord, and to build a time where they can start meeting with them and phoning them and working with them. So we are really excited. On April the 14th, we're doing a Messianic Passover with these people. We can seat 220 people, so they will all be invited back to this Passover dinner. Now, we couldn't do any of this without your help, so we want to thank you. You are all a part of this time where we're witnessing to the Jewish people. Isn't this a perfect time with all that's going on in the world? They are looking for hope, and we're bringing the hope to them. How many people do you even hear of this happening in Canada? We were trying to figure out other ministries that were doing something like this in Canada, and we couldn't figure out another ministry is doing that. We could find ministries that were possibly doing humanitarian work and so forth, but it's very, very difficult to find where you're just focusing on their souls, and that's exactly what we're doing. And again, it's because of your donations and because of your prayers, and thank you for that, and thank you for joining us again today. And we will keep you informed. We'll get you more video and pictures at the Passover dinner, and we'll bring that to you next month. Thanks for joining us.